Good morning, students. Welcome back to the English grammar. I hope you all are doing well. Keep watching all the videos. In today's video, I am going to tell you about pronouns and kinds of pronouns. So let's go. Pronouns. Pronouns are words that can be used in place of nouns. Pronouns that you can use instead of nouns. So pronouns are like I, he, him, himself, herself, she, these, they, them, that, who. So there are lots of pronouns are there. We will go one by one. What are the kinds of nouns are there? So in English, pronouns are divided into different kinds. So kinds of pronouns are personal pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, possessive pronouns, interrogative pronouns, distributive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, emphatic pronouns, and relative pronouns. So now we will go one by one in detail about what are the pronouns. Personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are used in place of the names of people and things. A personal pronoun can replace the subject or object in a sentence. Okay, so we are using the personal pronouns instead of the names of the people or things. So here is the table about subject pronouns and object pronouns. Okay, but these all are belongs to personal pronouns. So in the first person, we can use singular as a I and plural as a we. But if it is an object, then I should be written in me and we change to us. And in the second person, say in the second person, subject or object, a singular or plural, it is same in all both the cases, like you. In the third person, he, she, it, in singular, in plural, they. And in the object session, him, her, it, and in the plural, them for they. So next, demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns indicate the specific person or thing being talked about in a sentence. They are like this, that, these, those. So like you can say this is my mobile. Means we are talking about one particular mobile that is he just wants to say. Like these are beautiful flowers. That is his house. Okay, so this is my pen, this is my bag, that is yours, this is mine. So you can say these are the words like these, those, that. These four words are demonstrative pronouns. Possessive pronouns show possession or belonging. They are like mine, yours, his, hers, ours, yours, and theirs. Look at the examples. This house is mine. That mine word that give you a information about which the house belongs to whom. So this house is belongs to me, belongs to I, belongs to mine. So that's why it is mine. Like Arun and Rakesh have left their bags in her class. Okay, so Arun and Rakesh, both the friends, their bags, they have left their bags. Their bags means both Arun and Rakesh. So whose bag it is? No, Arun and Rakesh. They left their bags in her class, means someone's class in Arun and Rakesh have left their bags in her class. Here what their, her is a possessive pronoun. Their bags means that there it shows the related between Arun and Rakesh. So whose bag it is? It is Arun and Rakesh. And the last one, this is my cake and that is your cake. So my and your, that's showing your possession, your ownership of the things. So this is my cake. That cake belongs to me. and that is your cake, and that cake is belongs to your. So that shows that these are the words that are showing the ownership, the belongings, the possession of a subject. Then interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used to make inquiries or ask questions. They include like what, who, which, whose, whoever, whatever. So all the WH words, they are asking some questions or they are making some inquiries or any information. Clear? Look at the examples like which is your bag, who broke the window, what is his occupation, whom did you meet, whose house is that. So these are the words like WH words, which, who, what, whom, whose. So these are the words called interrogative pronouns. Then distributive pronouns. Distributive means we are distributing something else. Is or no? Normally we are called distributive means distributing something else. Like the same sense, distributive pronouns are used to refer to each member of a group. Means we are distributing something else that refers to each member of the group. Like they are each, either, neither, and everyone. Look at the examples. Each of the boys has received a present. Means each of the boys have received a present. Present means a gift. So each one of the boys has received a gift. Like either of you can do the groceries today. Either of you means there are two persons or three persons or more persons. So he says either of you. So anyone can do the groceries today. Then neither of the two answers is correct. So either is in positive sense, neither is in negative sense. So neither of the two answers is correct. So reflexive pronouns are used when the action of the subject turns back on the subject itself. Means subject himself or herself did that action. Like examples, they are like myself, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, oneself, itself, ourselves, themselves. So you are using that personal pronoun my, you, your, him, her, or adding the word self or selves. Self for singular and plural for selves. Look at the sentence. He hurt himself due to his carelessness. He hurt himself. That he is the subject and hurt himself. Who hurt? The subject itself hurt. So he hurt himself due to his carelessness. They sat themselves down to play cards. They said themselves. Who said? No, they said themselves. They did their own work. So themselves is the reflexive pronoun. Why we written themselves? Because they is a plural. Like the boy painted the window himself. Okay, who painted the window? Not the boy himself did it. So it reflects the action of the subject. So that's why himself is a reflexive pronouns. Next is emphatic pronouns. So what is emphatic? Emphatic means something you are giving emphasis upon something. So in the same sense, emphatic pronouns emphasize the noun they refer to. Okay, emphatic pronouns emphasize the noun they refer to. Which noun they are referring, they are trying to give that particular noun to emphasize. They are the some pronouns which are classified as reflexive pronouns but differ from them in uses. Okay, but some of the words that have look like the reflexive pronouns, okay, they are using their some pronouns which are classified as reflexive pronouns but their uses are different. So you are using a different position in a sentence so that it can inflect, so that it can emphasize the subject. Look at the example. I myself cleaned the house. You yourself must do it without any help. She herself spoke to me about it. So we are add emphatic pronouns after the subject so that it emphasizes the subject. Clear? The reflexive pronoun it can use anywhere in the sentence. At the beginning, at the middle, at the end, you can use it. Only to refer to the noun. But emphatic pronouns, if you want to give some emphasis to a particular noun, then you can use after the subject, after the noun of the noun in a sentence. So I myself, you yourself, she herself, he himself, like in this way. Then relative pronoun. A relative pronoun refers to a noun mentioned before it. Clear? Relative pronouns that something that word that have related to the noun that have before mentioned. Like the words who, whose, whom, which, that. So before we read like who, whose, whom are interrogative pronouns. But interrogative pronouns they are asking some questions and they are using at the beginning of the sentence. But here relative pronoun they are using in the middle of the sentence and they have some relations to the noun that are used in before that are already mentioned in the before. Look at the examples here. There I do not know the man who was shouting loudly. Then the book which you gave me is lost. So which is referred to the book. So this is the best book that I have read. So that is related to that book. So which book it is? That this book. This is the best book that I have read. So here is the table for persons and for subject, for object, for possessive, to which relative pronoun we are using. We have to use in a sentence. Clear? For person, we are using who or that, whom or who. For subject, it is who, like in the first sentence. For object, it is you can use whom or who, according to the sense. And for the things, we are using what, and sometimes we are also using which, and animals also we are using that. Which, that, who, what. These are the words that we are using relative pronouns as like for person, who or whom, and for things we are using what, which, and that. But we have to know something particular about using the uses which and that. Clear? So these are the different kinds of pronouns. Thanks students for being with me at the last of this video. I hope you understood well about the pronouns and kinds of pronouns. So I will meet you in my next video with some exciting topics and with some new tricks and new rules. Till then, see you, take care, bye.